I am Dilly Briggs, and I am with Center Stage Magazine. It's a new online magazine, so if you go to centerstagemag.com, you will find us. And I came to do a review. I have seen you a few times. I do love to see you. I am connected to the same world. My daughter is autistic, so I mean, all the jokes and stuff that you say, we totally get. Yeah. That's why you'll hear me, my voice cracking up, laughing through all the audience because I get everything. I totally understand what you say. So if you can, I'm here with Keith Reza at the Brea Improv. We just saw him tonight headlining. There was like 4 or 5 other comics with him as well. But I am able to get a little interview with you. And can you tell us, how long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing stand-up for 12 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, I've been good for maybe 2. So
a little longer. I've been seeing you for more than that, and I laugh every time I see you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, what brought you into comedy? What was your influence, or what made you want to go into stand-up, something that's so hard to do in the first place?
Well, what it is, because I always got picked on and bullied and stuff, and it caused a lot of depression. I almost, ended my life, and then one day I just woke up, I was like, hey, why are these people laughing at me, So I did an open mic at a Starbucks, and they did comedy, and I loved it. Like, that took a lot of my pain away, just talking to people. It was like free therapy.
Oh, that's great.
So, and the more
way to look at it.
Yeah, and the more I did it, the more in love I became with it. So,
That's awesome, because it's hard enough just to get up and talk in front of people, let alone having to entertain them and wanting them to laugh at everything you say. And since you incorporate so much of your life, being Asperger and stuff, and just having the different sometimes misunderstandings, things like that seem comical to most people, but it could be so stressful to you. That's so hard to get up and do that, and to do it in front of everybody. I think it's amazing what you do, and I feel that you give a lot of inspiration to people who are on the spectrum, like my daughter and stuff, because you're doing something that the average person has a hard time doing, has a lot of anxiety on top already, and then with dealing with anything on the spectrum, you have double the amount or triple the amount, and to get up and do that. Does it, do you always feel nervous, or what do you do before your show to feel or get in the zone,
Well, usually I go and I just talk. I just try and usually I'll do jokes that I know that will work, and then I'll try on stuff I'm working on, then I'll end on jokes I know that will work.
Oh, okay.
So my goal, it's every stand-up comedian's goal, the more applause breaks you get, how you're doing.
Yeah.
So my goal is every show, if I can get 2 or 3, then it's good.
So at one point when you said, yeah, okay, I'll give her a minute, I'm blonde too, that was me laughing at that joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't delayed, it was just a long laugh because I got the joke, I understood it. So, that's awesome. So what do you plan on doing, from here? Just continuing to do stand-up, or do you have anything else you want to add into it, acting, or so many people and comedians go into, funny shows and series and things like that. Are you hoping something like that would come from this?
Yeah, I think that's why I do it. Because I'm not good at auditioning. I'm horrible at auditioning. So I just think, hey, maybe one producer or writer or whatever will see my stand-up and say, hey, you know what? We could build something around that.
You would have a huge audience for it. You really would. So many of the autism, world followed the Big Bang Theory just because the characters seemed similar to them.
Yeah.
That you would have so many people following you automatically. Oh, I'm like him. Oh, I get that, or I understand it.
Well, the next goal is we got to get Chuck, whatever his name is, out to see me.
Chuck, whatever his name is.
Because if we get him and he likes me, and he gives me a thing, that'd be awesome.
Okay, you heard, Chuck, whatever your name is, come on out. And when is the next show you're going to be doing?
Right now, I'm just taking it week by week. I don't have anything penciled in, because my availability changes so much.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I just saw you at the big Comedy for Autism event with the Fullerton Cares Autism Coalition.
That was fun, yeah.
I love that. Actually, I did a review on that. That's actually pending to do out any moment time, right now too. And so I got to do all that. But we're part of also Fullerton Cares. We're a lot of the volunteer families because again we're affected, and my daughter is one that got to go up on stage to say thank you to everybody and stuff. So I love all this stuff. I love to be able to promote it and talk about it. And my thing is I love the fact that people see you and like Josh Merowitz and stuff, you know, I'm like, that's such an inspiration to more people that think I can't do that. It's like, you know what? The average has such a hard time doing it. If he can do it, why not? It shows that you can do whatever as long as you put your mind to it.
I didn't make a lot, dude.
And just since you're right here real quick, say hello. I'm recording an interview with Keith Reza, and your name is?
Hello, I'm Darryl Blackshere, and this is Keith Reza, the homie, and a very funny guy. I'm so proud of him. He's come a long way. Very, very, and I mean it, man. Very proud of you.
You're both funny. You're both hilarious. So check all of them out. So I will have my article coming out soon at Center Stage Magazine. So I am with Keith Reza and
Darryl Blackshere.
And the third comedian just walked up. Denise Shue. Denise Shue. Awesome. Let me just pause this real quick to make sure I don't run out of time so I can speak. Can I speak to you in a minute? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Keith. I really appreciate all this, talking to you. And next time you're playing, I will see you again. I saw you with Tom Arnold. I saw you at the Autism, show, and I saw you here. So
Tom Arnold was fun.
Oh, he was great. He was great. Yeah. So how does it feel working with like so many big names, like when you work with them and stuff? How is that?
It's not as great as it is because you know what it is because I'm trying to grow into a big name. And when I'm working with a big name, it gets me their fan base, but then it doesn't get me what I want to be. Like
you kind of get shadowed a little bit in that way. I could see that. Because I mean, Tom Green brought a lot of people in for the Comedy Fest, but at the same time, I've seen you several times. I'm like, oh, Keith's going to play again.
And
so
that's another thing. Like when I open up for big guys, I have to do my stuff that works well.
Yes.
So I could keep that job.
Yes, exactly.
And that's the thing. Like when I headline, I could go off books a little, do comfortable material I'm not comfortable with, so I could grow.
Yeah, and then you get who is laughing at what, so you know what to bring up next time. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time talking with me, and I will see you definitely again. I appreciate everything.